You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Ooh, that boy is bad.
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker, I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
Thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec, m'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action. Coming your way. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, and Leduc might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Leduc, and tonight, they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Outside Leduc.
A 9-foot shot, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Strasbourg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Outside Illich. Pass to Owens. And here's Dumont. Defended by Miller. And here's Dumont.
Makes it off the glass.
And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Owens.
Good. First shot, first basket.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Leduc with the steal. Some solid D there from MP. Here's Paris.
To the middle.
Here's Illich. And Illich with the dunk.
Oh, Bogdan Illich turning back the clock.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Outside Vasseur. Lemoine. Outside Leduc.
From the arc, the three-pointer is on target.
And you look at the Strasbourg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
This one for 3.
Leduc with another miss. Paris trailing. Here's Dumont.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
Now here's Miller. Outside Leduc.
Takes the 3.
Harris grabs the miss. MP outside.
From beyond the arc.
A rebound by Roquefort.
Hey, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Ahern on the wing. Owens back to Ahern. A rebound by Roquefort. Miller outside. Pass to Lemoine. Here's Leduc.
It's good. From the top of the key.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And a nice shot by Owens. Here's Miller. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Outside for Lemieux. Pass to Roquefort. Miller. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Roquefort. Leduc for 3. Again, Leduc missing.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Illich inside. Vasseur's there. And here's Dumont. Over Roquefort. And it's Dumont missing. Miller right side.
Over Zadirko. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. There's the horn, and it's been a close game at the end of one. And we'll return shortly.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Outside Illich. Back to MP. Portier. Back to MP.
From downtown.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Now here's Illich. MP outside. Portier. Pass to Ahern. Back to MP.
Just 5 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Here's Leon. Now here's Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro.
Right wing to the paint. Here's Owens in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 of 7 shooting and looking for more.
The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close. And with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Now here's Illich. And stolen by Lambert. Pass to Leon. Leduc. Again. And Leduc missing. Now Paris FC basket with it.
They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And a nice shot by Owens.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Now here's MP.
11 points in the game. Tries a 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
Strasbourg trailing. Outside Vasseur. Leduc.
Shot high post. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
And a nice shot by Owens.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now. A wiry wing, Lemieux able to sneak in for 2.
Zadirko
Vasseur defending.
from the baseline, and he misses it off the right side of the rim.
Leduc for 3. Offensive rebound.
Miller, and a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 1. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's MP.
To the inside.
Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Outside Leduc. Lemieux.
Off the mark there with the 3. Inside.
Back to MP. Dumont. MP outside.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
Strasbourg with the ball.
It's a 3-point game.
Offensive board. And the dunk by Vasseur.
Well, playing with a high motor, Vasseur kept it alive, and he paid off.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Leduc with it. MP's there. Leduc can't hit. MP outside. Pass to Illich. Back to MP. Here's Ahern. MP outside.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him to.
Man, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say no. Put as much on the finish as you can.
Now here's Dumont.
He has 5. Just 3 to shoot.
Over Miller. And it's Dumont missing.
He only got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
That was just as effective as a block. It made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a block, but really it might as well have been.
Leduc can't hit. It's Paris leading.
Down low.
Here's Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Right side, Leduc.
Cans the shot with nobody near him.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
You know, Leduc and MP have each helped their teams so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
They got their fingerprints all over this. Some great plays from both MP and Leduc so far.
I love that possession for Paris. Get it to your center inside and let Zadirko cause some issues.
Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Here's Roquefort. And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Zadirko outside. Ahern on the wing. Back to MP.
The 3.
Strasbourg with the rebound. Here's Here's Leon.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
Now here's Dumal.
They lead by 1.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Lemoon.
That's his first foul. Both teams... And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Outside Dumal.
Owens to the left side wing.
Pass to Dumal.
5 on the clock.
Over Miller. Paris FC basket with another miss. Leduc. Now here's Roquefort. Guarded by Dumal. Roquefort shot is off.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Here's MP for 3. Yes, it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 for 15 in the contest.
Here's Leduc.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, I love that Leduc has the awareness to draw that whistle.
The first one falls. So he gets him. Oh.
Those free throws edge them closer. A couple stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Dumal, defended by Miller. Back to Dumal. Screened by Elich.
To the inside. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half he's having.
Leduc gets the bucket.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
MP outside. Ahern. Outside Dumal. MP outside.
No good with the triple.
Strasbourg trailing. Here's Leduc. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Nice job coming up big for his team there. Leduc proving he's a big-time player.
MP outside. Ahern on the wing. Outside Dumal.
Owens.
He's covered by Leduc. Here's Dumal.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
What a huge play by Dumas. That's what you hope for from your team captain. Winning plays.
Strasbourg on offense.
They trail by 6.
Here's Leduc. Leduc with another miss. And here's Paris.
To the middle.
Dumal. Miller with some nice D.
And this possession could decide their fate.
Please, 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 right here, most importantly, be careful with the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Here's Paris.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
And Strasbourg Basket Pro calling timeout.
Well, I'm sure that the coach is telling him it ain't over till it's over, but I think it is.
Yeah, Tim, it's not looking good for them. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and then see what happens.
I guess miracles do happen sometimes, Brian.
Here's Leduc.
And he gets it to go from the high post.
It's hitting shots in those moments that will get Leduc picked in the first round.
And it's Paris with the ball.
6-point lead. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good this time. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Miller for three. And Elich pulls it down. MP outside.
Come around. Shoot that.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that's scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in-the-moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.